Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Leslie, and today I'm going to talk about my 2025 goals and how that went for me, and then also talk about my 2026 goals. Now, one of my 2026 goals is to really work with my stash this year, and that is starting off with all the Kendra's card challenge mini sets of cards. Don't show Kendra this. Kendra, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Kendra sends her Patreon members a mini sampler kit if you're a certain tier. And so I've gotten one every month for the past couple of years now, and I am so behind on using them, but that is changing this year. So as I am creating these cards today, and you will see how I use these samples, you're going to see a couple sets here. I am going to talk about how my 2025 goals went, and then I'm going to talk about what I have for 2026 goals. So to start with, 2025, I had we were going for spending less for crafting. It wasn't a no-buy year. I didn't know that I was going to be spending some money, especially because I was on several design teams. I was guest designing on several teams, and so I knew I was going to need to make some purchases. My goal was to be less than $300. I think I was honestly between like $400 and $500, so I didn't quite make it, but that is because I ended up getting some really good sales on several places, and then I was guest designing for several places and only got a discount with those. So then I had to buy the project, which I was totally okay with because they were near and dear to my heart brands. So yes, I did spend over that $300, but it was okay. Organizing my craft room, I did get some organization done. It's just a continuation with me. This office has just kind of become where a lot of the storage is, a lot of the all the different crafting things is, including my 3 daughters, where my husband has his desk set up. And so continuing organization is just, it's unrealistic for it to be ever done. So we're going to continue that as a goal, to continue to organize in a way that makes it easier for me to see my stuff. But that's not going to be a full-on goal for 2026. So another goal was to scrapbook and do a Christmas card / video once a month. That was almost a complete fail. I did not scrapbook at all in 2025. So I'm hoping to actually change that up in 2026. I already have one page done that you'll be seeing coming out in February. And I really want to get going with that because I have 3 daughters, y'all. The oldest one is 5, and I have really yet to even dive real deep into her scrapbook, let alone the other 2. So that is a major goal for me this year. I did end up making 4 different Christmas cards plus a set of 8 with sheet loads of cards. So I made about 5 Christmas videos. So not even half of what my goal was. I'm actually not going to have that goal this year. If I make Christmas cards, I make Christmas cards, but it's not going to be like a monthly thing. Honestly, because I only sent out like 10 to 15 Christmas cards, so it's not a huge thing for me to have a bunch. So we're going to focus more on scrapbooking and working with my design teams this year, and probably put Christmas on the back burner anyway. So another goal was to create sets of 15 cards with each Kendra's Card Challenge quarter, and that one I did actually succeed. So I made one set for KCC 17, 18, and 19. And then I actually made 2 sets for this latest one, KCC 20. So that one is definitely one that I will continue in 2026. I am still on Kendra's design team. So you will see at least 1 set of cards each quarter with a stretch goal of possibly 2. It just depends on how my quarter is going. I am on the quarterly design team for Not Too Shabby as well. And so I do make several videos for them about every few months. And so the in-between months is where I'm hoping to do the Cards by Kendra videos. So I really feel like that's an easy thing for me to succeed on, is getting at least one quarter, which with possibly a 2. And so that is the first card that I made with that little Christmas set. I am going to make up to 3 here, and just giving you an idea of how you can use it. And then another goal I had was to count my cards. It never works for me because I create the cards, I forget to count, so then I count the posts, and then the posts are behind or in front of or something, and it does not work for me. I did end up counting up between the posts and videos and everything. I did create over 179 cards, give or take, kind of thing. I do create a lot of encouragement, hello, and birthday cards for Cubs, and then my Royal Family Kids camp for their cards. And so I did make way more this year than I did the year before, and so I was pretty happy with that amount. Now my goal this year, I'm gonna probably keep it at 150 with hopefully a stretch goal of 200, just so there's a lot of variety and a lot of filling my stash. My stash is very low right now, so it's time to refill. So definitely aiming for at least 150 cards. So and then also making 2 YouTube videos a month with a stretch goal of 3 to 5. I did succeed in that. I made at least 2 videos a month. Sometimes there was up to 5 videos a month, depending on the month. I made 60 long videos for YouTube and 2 shorts. Now the 2 shorts, I did make several Instagram reels that I could have put onto YouTube as shorts, but I forget. And so I scheduled my Insta reels and then forget to actually schedule the YouTube ones. So I actually made several more short videos. I just didn't get them onto my YouTube. So, but I did make 60 long videos, which is about, an average of about 5 a month. So that ended up being really great. I gained 152 followers in 2025 for YouTube. So thank you so much if you are a follower. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this community. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss a video. And of course, hit the like button if you like this video. One of my goals was to live stream in 2025. I'm laughing at this because I don't even think I looked into it, just with all the cards and videos that I was already doing, and life with a newborn. My 3rd daughter was born November 2024, and so it's been a very fun year of watching her grow and learn new things. And so live streaming definitely took a back burner. I don't quite have the setup how I need it to have to do live streaming, but it's still eventually a goal of mine to maybe try that. I don't know if it'll be a goal in 2026, though. We'll see. And then another one is to check in July of where I am with my goals. That never happens. I legit forget in July because I'm doing other videos. I had other due dates. I was a guest designer for Jaded Blossom at that time. And so it didn't even pop into my head that I needed to update this video. So, we're still getting it out here. You hear my goals at the end of the year or beginning of the year here. And so it's probably not going to happen this year either for a check-in in July. But, if it does, it does. So, yeah. So then goals for 2026 is one, to really use my stash. I have a lot of 6x6 paper pads. You saw all these little kits here. I have at least 12 here, plus a couple partials that I do want to actually get through. But then I also am still getting sent these mini sample kits once a month. So I want to keep up with them to the point where starting in, January 2027, I don't have any. That's my goal with them, is to actually get through all of them. Another one of my goal is to really clean up my scraps. I have folders that are color coordinated for all my scrap paper, and I really want to utilize my scraps and get that a little bit less. And then I have a lot of pattern paper that I really just, especially the pads that are partials, I really want to clean those up, get those finished off as well. So that will continue my goal of over 150 cards for the year, especially the cards that I want to make for Royal Family Kids. I think I had about 72 this last year. It was my first year with fully giving them a whole set of cards for both girls and boys. I'm hoping to have at least double that this time around is my goal. So we'll see how that works, if that goes well. I do actually want to keep my budget around that 300 number. It just gives me a goal of not to, really paying attention to what I'm spending on, really making sure they're items that I need and not just necessarily want, or to make sure that I'm not getting like duplicates and things. Like, I personally don't need, 5, 6, 7 happy birthday sentiment sets kind of thing. I need to be able to look at my stash and go, yep, I got that, and continue on from there. So here you're seeing, these are the leftover little pieces I had after making the cards. And then I decided, you know what, we're going to use these up. So I actually took the leftover pieces and I decorated the inside of the card, which is one of my goals this year, is to really remember that I can decorate the inside too. That way I'm not having all these little tiny pieces that then I'm like, now what do I do with this? This actually worked out really well. It matched the cards really well. And now I don't have any scraps left over of this particular kit here. So continuing 2026 goals, I still plan on posting at least twice a month, if not way more of that, on YouTube, posting on my Instagram. If you follow me there, it's at LESDEP, just like YouTube. And then I am on TikTok here and there, but it's not nearly as consistent. But you're welcome to follow me there as well, for at least as long as I decide to be on there. I hope everyone had a fantastic 2025. I hope 2026 goes way better. And then everybody has great crafty days. So definitely hit the like button if you like hearing me chat about my goals. Let me know what your goals for 2026 are. Do you have crafty goals as well? Do you need to work on, using up your stash as well? Definitely be checking out this channel. I'm going to have several videos throughout the year on how I am doing with that and how I am utilizing my stash and making it work. So I hope to see you in another video soon. Remember to like this video, comment. It really helps me, helps the algorithm so other people see my stuff. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And I hope I will see you in another video soon. Have a great day. Bye.